Alright, hello and welcome back to the mean streets of Mordheim. Nice to see a very similar matchup. You got to keep in mind, I think he has a Rad Ogre. It's pretty much equal warband ratings here. We have Albro Skaven against the Mercs. Abbadon. Abbadon, the most decent player in the tournament. Right there with King Jiggy. Interesting. So marked for death, and we're on the cash. So whoever is at the cart has a massive advantage. It does not appear to be Albro. Merchant quarter 4. Well, where's the third group? This doesn't look terrible, actually. I don't often play this. Okay, this group is kind of in trouble. If I'm him, I put my fastest units there and then run backwards immediately. That's what you have to do. Off Abbadon, hopefully he scouted this. You want to walk towards the group of 7, right? He's at the cart. You go straight northwest, west-northwest, and try to cut off that group of 3. Mercs are really fucking slow, though, so I don't think he'll be able to take advantage of this. This might turn out into kind of a grindy fight. Greybush has some advice in chat. We'll see if he remembered. I really hate that large I mean, this is one of the Achilles heel of the game, is large impressives not fitting in buildings. Let's see what happens with that. It's just really a shame. In the Battle of Behemoths, I have it set up where you have to, like, the large impressives can play. I think it's the way forward if we want to use large impressives. There's certain deployments and maps you can pick where you literally can't even hide from them. Like on the temple. Large impressive can go everywhere on that map. But we're here in Mordheim. There's plenty of cover for him to hide in and shoot with. If I'm Abbadon, I'm looking for like shooting perches. Because it's one thing to be in a building, the other thing to actually fucking do some damage. They took marked. It's a lot more viable with a large when your opponent takes Wordstone Rush, because then it's like, well, there's no stones in the building. Not usually. I mean, there can be some in baggies, but usually have to come out and fight. I don't know why it's taking them so long to put units at the cart. No, this is not Darkest Dungeon. This is... I said I was going to play Darkest Dungeon. I knew they wanted a streamer for this match later today, though, so I wanted to kind of eat some lunch, get my energy. We got Alchemy. Algorithm. Uh-oh. Well, I try to put on a delay. If the stream hiccups a little bit, we might skip forward here. And it looks exactly like what's about to happen. Might be playing Darkest Dungeon anyway. I think we just skipped ahead, which is fine. They're just placing units. Yeah, there's some buildings that like you can hide in this one. I don't know if you can hide from them in that kind of building. There's some with wider doors. And you give up a lot of the field, a lot of control. Like obviously they can get noble houses pretty easily. So, well, I don't know. We'll find out if these are his faster units. They're warp guards, so they probably aren't. He probably thought in his mind, let's sacrifice, but I think what you do here is you put your 2 fastest units. Skaven are very fast. They could have gotten back here on turn 1 and had no risk to their life. They might be at risk now to ranged. We'll see. See, this Poison Wind Globadier and the Assassin Adept would have been best over there. They could have immediately just ran away. So next time you're playing this kind of deployment, think about that with the ×3 deployments. Being a little aggressive here, or at least getting a little scouting off. If you see units tokens early, you can catch them later in the match. Is the game audio all right with the voice? It's hard to tell. think it's okay. I turned it down pretty. There's one. That's a good idea to scout. Now you can find your marked units. Only 2 of them. Makes it really easy. Makes it really easy. Relatively speaking. It's still hard. You're really getting up there. I mean, where are you pulling them back? I mean, that's a good choke point, you know. At the same time, you might want to walk through there later, so we'll see. Yeah, this guy's really exposed now. He has a target. What the fuck is that about? He had a target. I don't know why he had a target. He could have shot somebody, it looked like. He had a 68 flash up really quick. Alright, so you put some poison out, but Abbadon, look! What the fuck? And he's marked! Oh, if you just checked your scouting a bit better, you could just catch the Warlock. The game giving him a fucking token right off the bat. Would you look at the minimap? Right there! Look! He spotted it! Oh my god, Abbadon's like, what the fuck is my mercenary doing? Oh, he moved first, actually. We must have missed that part. Abbadon willingly feeding him a Warlock? Wow. What was Abbadon doing? What was Abbadon doing? Does he know he's playing Skaven? Don't forget guidance. Please don't forget guidance. Did he already fail his test already? I bet he already failed his test. The Rat Ogre's pretty damn fast. So, something I hope to God Albro hasn't been doing, but a lot of beginners might, is increasing their Rat Ogre's initiative. Keeping him faster than... Like, the first thing he should have been doing is raising his initiative and keeping the Rat Ogre slow. It looks a bit like he is. Rat Ogre's usually around 70, maybe. So you want to get him going first. Or just take, if you're going to swap out your Assassin Adept later. If you're going to swap out the Assassin Adept, then give him guidance right off the bat and get him a little faster than the Rat Ogre. So, I don't know if Albro is doing that. Hopefully Greybush will tell him that, since he is a fellow Skaven player. There's no reason to have your Ogre skip a turn right off the bat. Yeah, we skipped ahead, if you remember. See, this is... What was he doing with the Poison Wind Globadier? Oh, he's right there. Oh, my lord. I told you he had a target for a second. So, alright. The poison's cute and all. This guy had to go into poison to punish this guy, but it's not like it's a wall, you know? It's not going to stop everything from that's happening. Like, a Poison Wind Globadier is a priority target. We're going to have immediate action here, which is nice. These guys are way out of position now. You're going to have to run across or run for the flag. I think you bring them over to this point. Maybe inside the building. But then he could see these guys and turn on them immediately and punish them as they try to reposition. See if he risks going in the building. He is. This could be punished hard. Mercs have range. If you don't position correctly, you're just going to get shot up right here. You almost don't want to lose. Yeah, I think that's decent. It might be a little too forward, though. You can maybe get shot through there, even though it doesn't look like it. Or maybe through the window here for sure. See if this is a ranged Youngblood. I think it is. He had guns against Steiner. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't take leadership on a Rat Ogre for some reason, even though it adds to team morale. So I think you want to, and they don't think intelligence would be the first thing. So you can try to pass a stupidity test even if you fail it. And then max leadership. Once those two are both maxed, you might even have leftover stats, but don't even spend them on initiative. It just punishes you. The Rat Ogre going first is just a problem. It's so frustrating. Man, I played the Skaven, a Skaven campaign, I believe, to beat it, and it was so frustrating keeping him going. It's just such a chunk of 3 blue pills just gone, trying to keep your damn Rat Ogre gone. And if you're using poisons and whatnot, it really hurts. Really hurts. Like, you immediately are out of blue pills just trying to keep the Rat Ogre up. Really a shame he could not punish this Warlock. Way out of position. These two guys are going to be very important, flanking in. Warp guards are the best part of Skaven right now, even still to this moment, I'd say. Does he have like knowledge of Mordheim or exhaustion? Otherwise, this Rat Ogre might take 2 turns to even get involved. That's the problem with not guidancing the first turn. First turn, he could have been like right here and ready to go. There's probably a way across right through this building. There's definitely a way down there, that hallway. So he's going to have to come the long way here and come through this door. So he could have been like over here behind a wall, ready to pounce on the back lines. But now he's just not even going to get there on turn 2, and this battle is well underway. Another punishment for him is that Albro is there's a door here. Really sucks. He's not able to encircle the units. I don't think he's even going to be able to get to that Warlock now that the Captain's in the way. He's going to have to kill the Captain to then get to the Warlock. See how the Warlock's the Captain's blocking? Yeah, he spotted them. Really brought this unit out. I don't know why he ambushed. Ambush was not necessary. All this did was bring him way out of position to be shot to death. I think people just instinctively want to ambush all the time, and sometimes it's just not a good idea. This would be the case in point. Now he can get encircled, totally encircled by warriors. Or if he's down there, you know, he's in cover. You can hold it to a 1 versus 1, hopefully. Positioning is so important in this game, so important. Now he's in the all alone. I'm not sure if his support warp guard can get into him to try to prevent the all alone. Plus, I don't know if this is the faster one or slower one. This might be the slower one, actually. So he won't act first. Unless they have the same initiative, then he might act first and fail the all alone. I do like the color coordination, though. I like the blue and the orange. Looking good. I mean, it's just rust. It looks like blue and black. He's about to be black and blue. Yeah, I'd love a Constitution rune on a Rat Ogre, but if you get a Lucidity, you may as well take it. This is what I'm talking about right here. He's getting free shots out now. Surprised he didn't take the aim shot. What you typically want to do is get the aim shot, then he would have landed it, then he would have gotten the plus 10% bonus, and another aim shot, he basically gets a really good high hit shot. Why the hell is he saving his blue pills? Like, that should have cost 1 blue pill just to reload. He should have basic reload by now. So he should have at least gotten 1 aim shot off. And look at that. If he had just done 1 aim shot, he would have hit, and then he would have hit again because the marksman's inherent passive. So he just left 50 damage out on the table for no reason. Always do an aim shot first with the marksman, so you get the plus 10% hit chance perk. Then it's like almost having a baby aim shot. See, he's really got to think about how he wants to do this, because you're only going to get 1 unit in here. Well, now he's stuck. Almodovar? 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 Is that an actor? I don't know who that is. Well, okay, the first two would have been hits if you just aimed first, so those two were your fault. Those are completely controllable misses. That was gameplay error. He did win the deployment roll as well. Seriously, he could have easily had 2 out of 3 land. I mean, you saw the numbers. Is he going to try to aim shot this time? No, still does not believe in aim shot, but he landed the coin flip. But now you're gonna see a 59% chance. Could go all the way up to 79 if he aims. Nope, would have missed anyway. I don't know what he's saving blue pills for. Maybe it took that many just to get there. I don't know though. This guy moved like 2 blue pills once his shot was over. So there's another blue pill. So he's out of blue pills. So maybe it just took too much to get there. Aladdin. You guys voting on who's winning? I don't know if that's necessary. Again, it could have easily been 3 out of 5. I hope Abbadon goes back and watches this. And he can clean up his mistakes. Don't trap your own rat in here. Looks like they're the red team against the blue team. This is heavily looking in Abbadon's favor at this point. Him missing that warlock off the bat was huge. And then the rat ogre not getting guidance first turn, huge mistake. This guy ambushing, huge mistake. Yeah, I don't think he can get there. Abbadon is so desync prone, man. Don't do it, Abbadon. You know you like to sync if anyone looks at your computer. Just please don't risk it. You can see like how hiccupy it is. Just stop, Abbadon. Go kill the fucking rats over by your... Just stop trying to create a desync. It's okay. Just ambush here. He's determined though. He's like, I know I could desync this if I just keep fucking running in circles. I have the power. Like, you're gonna want this guy to go support the captain anyway. Like, two henchmen and 2 archers should be able to kill 4 fucking henchmen, right? Like, it's okay. It really is okay. Nice, going with Frostbite. That stacks really well with, what is it? Not knee shot. Not crippling shot, but the other one. The one that takes blue pills. Can't remember the name of it, but you can take away 6 blue pills without even using poison checks or anything.
A new round has started.
6 pills will lock a henchman in place. Easy way in there. I don't know if he has exhaustion. Doesn't look like it. He has mastery black lung or whatever the hell it is, which is pretty strong. He might be able to get on this guy. Go around through this hallway right there. If he passes it correctly, I think he can get on that Youngblood. Now pop right over there. Yeah, you should be able to get on him. Pop right there. Pop the pill, and then you'll get around the corner right here and get the Youngblood. And then you won't have to worry about stupidity checks for a little while. There we go. Beat the fuck out of him. Abbadon, huge fan of putting his Youngblood against the walls. Just can't help himself. Fails the fear test. And now he's going to get heavy petting. Crit to the face. 8 out of 9. Not terrible. If he gets a crit here, he dies. 30% chance now. actually probably a good thing, so that keeps him out of a stupidity check. Though I think guidance lasts 2 turns. Oh, he could take Adrenaline Rush. Kill him. Just kill the guy. See, this is a perfect situation where taking 30 damage might save his Rat Ogre from taking 80 damage. You know, the guy's got to do his stun recovery, switch weapons. But in a weird way, Adrenaline Rush can be offensive. So you take Adrenaline Rush to take 30 damage, finish off the target though. So versus letting the target get off counterattacks. Curse of Rust, interesting. He cannot have that much armor on him. Very interesting. This rat's going to be in an all-alone, probably awful leadership as well. Albro did it to himself, though. Moving up extremely aggressively, not noticing the Warlock in the corner. Yep, and it's predicted he failed. Alchemy is dead. He's going to get to bring in the rat, though. Why does this guy have healing potions? Can you talk to him, Greybush? He shouldn't have healing potions. At least he's not using them. Remind him that, yeah, maybe he's noticing that. Just don't use them. Yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to have them. Only the leader. Maybe he had him in PvP, I don't know. Or PvE. Alright, it's all up to algorithm. Does he have Blessed with Filth on? Yeah, that's good pill conservation. Yeah, pop there and then exactly. Now go outside. Well done. You can get him on the captain, start stacking the Blessed with Filth. And you want him... See, this is great positioning here. These two are going to be... Okay, what he wants to do is actually attack, disengage. Let's see if he knows that. He does not. So another mistake, if Albro just gets in there, he can attack, disengage, and move around back. Then bring in this guy, attack, disengage. You can get way more attacks in. Instead he's just locked. He's even locked his hero down, his leader, where he can't even disengage if he's in trouble, which he will be because he's fighting 2 units. So just, again, really poor position. He could have positioned him right there and probably been able to disengage. That would have been the optimal choice. Because then you disengage, you can pull him back and keep him safe. He's your leader. And then bring in this guy, attack. Bring in this guy, attack. You know? So I don't like that move. Now you're throwing maybe a shuriken into a captain with a shield that's engaged in combat, which is not going to be a good choice. You might want to just kill the young blood instead. There you go. Kill him. Kill him. Why is he so averse to killing units? You know, a kill is a kill. Okay, clock's ticking. You could go after the 2 engaged units, sure. It's not bad. Takes away some of that armor. If you're going to do that, why not delay with the leader? Really just does not want to kill the Youngblood. Does he want to waste the Rat Ogre's attack again on a Youngblood? Why would you waste another Rat Ogre attack on the Youngblood? Trying to blow up here. Still not wanting to kill that Youngblood. I don't understand that. Is there something unique about these Youngblood? He's just super special. Really bizarre. Like, save the Rat Ogre attacks for these 2 guys that are about to come into combat. See if Allergy can save another all alone from occurring. I don't know if he'll be able to... Okay, he's delaying so his rat can have an all alone first. You know he's in an all alone, this guy. Okay, he's like, hey, You go ahead and have it all alone first. I want to see how you do. Let this unit recover. He's going to switch weapons, and hopefully he hits him so he can be punished for his grave mistakes. Let's see a large hit connect here. It's probably a 50% chance. 26. My God. Never mind. The crit and the fear are just punishing this guy. That's minus 40% hit chance. But he lands it. 19 damage he did not need to take. Alright, so he's put his other rat into an all alone for some reason. But he passed it, 50%. Time to start attacking. Either one works. May as well get the one you ambushed. Oh, a miss. That's tough. I don't know why he delayed. I don't know. Yeah, if you're cutting your losses, don't you use the blue pill to run away, though? He's a little aggressive coming forward, and I said that. You know, I was like, you might want to go the back way. But he cut through the noble house and paid the price. So I think, you know, you want to get the match and get the blood flowing, but I think it would have been a better choice to take the back way. He would have protected himself from the archers. He maybe wouldn't have even spotted this guy. And they would have been going that way. I mean, they are distracting for the rat ogre. This is not all in vain, right? Momentum's such a good skill. My God. Please don't. What is he doing? Was that the marked guy? Must have been a marked guy for Abbadon. Very nice. Mercs need all the secondaries they can get. Hiccuping his way up and down this ramp. I wonder what kind of graphics card Abbadon has. The main two reasons for a desync are a shitty connection between the two players. You know, a lot of lag and latency, or just really just bad connections for uploads and downloads. And then the second is processing. So and they typically combine to make for a bad experience. So if you have bad connection and then your processor's slow as shit as well, your opponent's taking actions and your processor can't even catch up to what's occurred. So you get a desync. So he's like, I know this is going to be a 1 versus 4, but I don't even care. This guy might be upstairs. You should drop a marker on the map to find out. I think you go that way. Thank you. This is where he should have been anyway. He should have been back here. He could have ended his turn back here last turn. And then been so much safer and ready to flank in as needed. This is where he should have been. As we talked about. They're warp guards, so they have good movement. He easily could have been right here at the end of turn 1. And then able to flank in into these guys as they're coming down the road. Let's see how Abbadon handles the rat ogre. Yeah, that may have been the apple in the tree there, seeing that one marked warrior, trying to get him. Which could have been viable, right? Imagine he hides the 2 units here. That warrior would have ended up maybe around here, and he could have just jumped on him and tried to get the token pretty quick. I mean, he's Skaven, and he's left a couple units prone to all alones. Like, that shouldn't happen. You have all the mobility. His poison wind globiter, and like, he didn't have to go into that ambush as we just talked about, which left his unit exposed. Like, you're great and defensive in this corner. Why ambush towards the ramp where you're totally able to get encircled? You got to consider where an ambush leaves you. It usually leaves you exposed. You typically only want to ambush a doorway. Doorways are to protect the unit behind you that's squishy. But you typically want to be inside a house, ambushing someone coming up the steps or going through a doorway to protect the building, to leave the building totally locked down. That's what you use ambushes for. So there's those poisons. Looking good. Good extra damage there. He's probably taken 60 poison just walking through the clouds and whatnot. And I think he's going to take another round of poison. Alchemy paying the price for it, though. A hero not worth 60 damage of poison on a leader. Down he goes, and now this guy, since the poor positioning, is about to be in a 2v1 versus the Warlocks and the champion. Strong parry. I think he has a red pill, doesn't he? Yeah. That was nice, seeing him wait a little bit there for the counterattack. That's exactly what you guys need to be doing. So the data can send over, the computers can process what the fuck's happening, and you keep a nice stable game. Just don't click. You're so used to just click, 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 click when you're playing PvE, because it's you versus your own computer. So he's going to utilize aim this time. He had a shot on that Rat Ogre. Looks like he's decided, fuck the Rat Ogre, kill everything else, which is a very valid tactic. You've got one hero down, you've got the leader locked in place because of poor positioning, and then you got a sorcerer right here. You kill all three of them, it's GG as soon as he goes beyond a route test. I'm not sure Abbadon's record. I think he's 3-3, isn't he? I think he's sitting at 3-3. Albro's new. I think he's sitting at 1-1. Albro should have beaten Paranoia. One of the funniest matches. Oh my lord. Paranoia doing everything he could to lose, yet passed two 24% route checks and killed Albro. Oh my, that fight was something. And then he beat Dread Apostle. So welcome addition for Skaven, who've been having a lot of drama on their team. Stuff about baby daddies and baby mamas and work and life and stuff like that. They had this new guy, Rain, join, but then immediately not show up. Nobody knows what the fuck happened to Fletcher, who was probably their best player at that point. I think he was undefeated. Is he going to check which one's marked? Don't do that. Just engage them. They're obviously not in ambushes. But keep in mind the heroes are right around the corner. Don't go into the side, guys. This causes desyncs. You don't go into the side circle. It's exactly what I'm taught. You don't do that. The game has a hard time calculating that too, the circle of engagement. It can cause a lot of desyncs. You want to engage on, like, you're not getting another unit in there anyway, I don't think. So just engage on the circle. This for a league? It is. It's for the Mordheim Faction Chronicles. Largest Mordheim league to date. Hosted by Karand. Thank you, Karand. It's a Swiss system, so if you lose, you play people who are losing. If you win, you play people that are winning. And it's team-based. You have team objectives. Yeah, you're not getting on there anyway, so just engage at the safe spot. He's determined to waste an attack of the Rat Ogre on this poor Youngblood. Like, you want to be... Like, the Youngblood should be dead, man. Protecting his leader, it's not a bad idea. You've already set it up where he can't disengage because you didn't put him right there. Like, if you just... See, these are the units that could be hitting the captain if he just attack, disengage. Attack, disengage, or even flee. Attack, flee, depending on how many attacks you want to get off. But he could have gotten like 6 to 8 attacks off on the captain. He'd be dead. Can anyone post the links for this guy? We still have openings. Skaven in particular, I believe. That or the cult, I think, are next. I think Mercs, Witch Hunters have been great from the start. Undead are still doing just fine. I think Skaven might need an extra player, though. What did he shoot at? The captain? Like, what was he shooting at? That had to be, like, 3/4 blocked and engaged in combat. But he lands it. Yeah, I guess he's shooting. Like, he had to have a shitty chance, obviously. Interesting. Interesting, the target selection. Yes, that one. Click that. Guys, click that, then you can look at the map. Exactly. Oh, did we just crash from that? Wow. Okay, please don't ever do that in the middle of a match again. What the fuck was that? Is he playing on like Windows 4? Alright, there's my wife, guys. I gotta take this call.
A new round has started.
Really interesting choices. So you could see where if he had just used the shuriken on that Youngblood, he'd have an extra attack. I don't know why he didn't go fucking charge on one of them henchmen and just kill them. He could have killed the henchman. Like, he could have easily charged, you know, Black Hunger, charge, maybe even Frenzied. Frenzy would remain the rest of the match, basically. So you could have, like, Frenzied, Black Hunger, charged, hit, and just fucking wrecked the fucking archer. At this point, you're just looking for kills. I mean, kills are kills. Was that the mark target? Was that part of why he went after him? Interesting he doesn't have lightning yet. I mean, he took rust, obviously, so... Past the all alone. Can he disengage at this point? He's probably in Web of Steel, right? Okay, here comes the free counter. Missed. This guy does have some defensive. I think that's the way to build this guy, is melee resist. 82, that's pretty harsh. Lands that. It might kill him. He's standing in poison. I think you almost delay here. Well, maybe not. I think you do delay, though. You start a delay train. You got plenty of fucking blue pills, so start delaying. Just delay. Delay. You're going to want to move off. Wow. Okay. I think delay was the way to go. I mean, I know, okay, I know the Warlock's there, but it may create an opportunity where he could flee. That was what I was thinking. Reload. Always reload first, boys and girls. Okay, what are you doing? That's a dead man. He's poisoned. You know he's poisoned, right? It's like that meme. It's like, stop! It's dead already. I mean, he may pass the poison checks. He's casting this right between two of his henchmen, so when he, like, stuns, he's gonna stun everybody. Okay. Etheric shock. Can you please reload? You might want to throw a shuriken. I mean, does he have a white shuriken on? Why is he afraid to use it? It's probably at least blue, because he could do like 25 damage on the Youngblood. Just reload. Run for the cart. You can almost get the idol too. Granted, there's some freed up units on Abbadon's team, so that might be a bad idea. So if you, there's a place to put him where he could disengage there. No, move him back about there. Yeah, you could maybe disengage. If you position him right, I don't think that's right. He could probably engage you here, and then you can't disengage. Or just leave him out in the street. We're about halfway, Ramon. Here's the flanking units. You could have had these flanking. Only one left, but he is officially flanking now. It looks like fucking clusterfuck city. Who's gonna land their parries? Who's gonna land their attacks? Who's gonna do 18 damage to a fucking heavily armored wolf priest and require 5 to 6 rounds to kill? So since you know he's not gonna actually fucking kill anything, you passed it. Passed it again. Double 9s. Maybe you just use that unit to lock down somebody. I mean, it kind of does lock down the wolf priest, I guess. Just ignoring the rat ogre, not a bad option. You missed me just critiquing the shit out of Albro. I don't know if, you know, Abbadon got super aggressive with the Warlock, wasn't punished. Not using the aim shots. Otherwise, I think it's been pretty just generic Mercs play. There's not too much. He put his guy against the wall, which was stupid. The Youngblood, as he tends to always do. Otherwise, I don't know. I am watching Albro's perspective, so I can see the percents and stuff. You know, he can't flee anyway because this guy's behind him, so I guess it is fine to just end his turn. It's crazy what that closed door here did for Abbadon. It totally changed the dynamic, this closed door. Otherwise, he'd have all his rats in this house, killing these two, and totally safe from all the rest of the warband, right? Because Abbadon would be out here stuck at the door, not able to get in. All these units just milling about. They'd probably be countering in the back building. And then the Rat Ogre would be out here, or probably just stuck on the Rat Ogre, actually. The Rat Ogre would probably have been back here rampaging. It's like one fucking door just totally changed the dynamic of the fight. 100%. It's kind of crazy. I guess we can give Abbadon credit and say he scouted in that building, saw that there was a door, and knew it was the best place to go. Why don't we say that? Coming out with the mustache. Looking good. Very serious. Comes the meat of the team. Champion gonna kill this guy. We don't know who's marked for Abbadon. I think we can assume it's this guy who just crit. Yeah, I bet Almavadar is marked. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like he's looting. We can't see his unit. Yeah. It's probably why he focused him versus like that one. Like why that one in particular. 2 tokens. I hope it's not as easy as 2 henchmen for Abbadon. At least kill a fucking hero, right? I think there's always a hero marked. I think there always is. It could be either the leader or the Poison Wind Globadier. Got in there anyway, so what was the point of that parry? Let's see if the captain dies. This will be interesting. It'll also be very important. This armor's too much for him, man. The Skaven takes so long to get online. Like, you could see where Mastery blessed with Filth would just be amazing. He died. I think it was kind of a mistake to take, what was it, Sorcerer's Curse? I think he should have taken Mastery blessed with Filth first. You can get some really good damage out on it for pretty cheap. And that's going to help you against these really tanky war bands. You can see what it did to the captain. So if you're him, you have the Rat Ogre for some, in theory, good damage output, and then some poisons. I don't know, he's been ignoring the Rat Ogre. I think it's going to be the Poison Wind Globadier. Well, he could have looted the Poison Wind Globadier with the Warlock, so maybe it's the leader. He's not going after the Eshin Sorcerer, so I'm thinking it's the leader. He seems to really be focusing him. I mean, it's a leader, first of all. Well, landing these shots now. Albro could have had one of these archers dead. This guy or the other one. So let's see how the damage comes out to punish him. I mean, Abbadon's morale is taking a hit. I mean, just chop it down a little more from a dead archer. You could see where the Rat Ogre could start maybe taking out an archer a turn. See where you are at that point. I still think this is Abbadon's to lose with the positioning of the leader. I just do not understand why I didn't take the Eshin Sorcerer and kill the Youngblood. I just don't understand that at all. Guidance was going to last for another turn, so I don't understand. He'll probably say I wanted him to not have a stupidity check, but Guidance was on for one more turn. He's determined to make this Rat Ogre waste red pills. Attack first and then disengage. And then maybe the Rat Ogre can kill him in one hit. Otherwise it might take 2 hits. Attack and then disengage. Attack. There. I think that 44 is enough. Now you can disengage and go wherever the hell you want. Really good job waiting there with Abbadon, especially with this sketchy combat circle. At this point, it's overkill. You could probably... okay. Making sure he takes a parry. So I don't know what he was trying to do there. The Rat Ogre's going to kill it anyway. That attack wasn't going to kill it. I don't know. Interesting. Not a very efficient use of red pills so far from Albro. Oh, 90 out of 80. Fails the frostbite. Just swing that axe right onto his spinal cord. Should be effective. Right there on the spinal column. There you go, right in the thoracic. It's gonna dent the armor a bit.
A new round has started.
Yeah, I don't think he was even trying to break parry. I don't know what he was doing. Black Hungary may have been just one shot anyway. Let's see. He hasn't... Did he take Frenzy? I was on the phone at that point. Looks like he did take Frenzy. So he could have killed him anyway, it looked like. Or pretty close to it. He had about 60 HP, I think. Where's he going to put this guy on? Look at that charge number. How do you not just fucking take that? It's so juicy. Just charge the fuck out of something for that much damage, please. That's probably the archer. Like, charge. You're wasting red pills, buddy. Why are you wasting one red pill? Okay, never. He could take adrenaline rush. I'm not considering that. I'm sorry. All right, good. Now take adrenaline rush and beat the fuck out of something else. It's time to use this or his HP pool. Yes. All right. All right. He knows what he's doing. Oh, and the crit going right through the fucking armor, stunning him. He's a dead fucking man. This guy is going to turn around and hit the shit out of him. That's just leaving the Warlock alone in here. He might be, you know, he might be greedy and go after this Warlock because he's marked, but I think you got to turn around and kill the champ. Kill the fucking champ. And then go after the Warlock. That was a huge, huge fucking crit. I don't know, this Curse of Rust stuff. Like, he has 15% armor, doesn't he? Please kill the champ and then turn your attention on him. He actually might be able to disengage from this Warlock at this point. Alright, so kill the champion. Please kill the champion. Please kill the champion. Kill the champion. Kill the champion. Yes. I know it takes 2 hits, but you have to. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Such a big target right there. That just leaves the Wolf Priest as anything worth a fucking damn. This Warlock has shown that he's not worth shit. You can probably, once you move this guy, flee or really disengage. Leaving him in there, though, if you could have disengaged and freed up this whole area to just bum rush this Warlock. Defensive stance, I think, is what you got to take. Well, he has a poor hit chance. What can we do? These guys are probably going to kill the leader. But who's next? Who's next to die? Is this guy in trouble? Morale's going to start playing a role here. He might be able to run and grab the flag if he's only interested in winning. Keep in mind, his leader could have carried consumables, but I think he made a mistake and forgot them. You know what? I really wish he'd fucking get some damage out on this guy. He's got some good damage. Like, he could have done some aim shots on the Warlock. Should have been a pretty easy hit chance, relatively. Now, the other thing is, he might have to use guidance on the Rat Ogre. I don't think he's thinking about that. He's not in combat anymore. So, I think he's about to shit the bed here and not use guidance. He's forgetting all about guidance. Yeah, please use guidance. Alright. This is what he could have done earlier. He could have done aim shots and guidance instead of some pointless wither or whatever the hell he did. He really likes these pointless magic casts. Alright, well the Rat Ogre's going to miss a turn now. That's going to hurt a lot for his chances to win. Along with this dead rat right here. 3 blue. This guy just keeps forgetting about guidance. It's funny because this almost like saves this guy's fucking ass. Rats flee like a maniac. This guy's... I was looking at chat. I think he got pretty far away though. You can just punish the fuck out of this guy. Like, just delay 1 turn, shoot, 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 then get in combat. And this guy's dead. Let's see if he gives him a plus 30% range resistance boost. Just delay. Delay. You gonna put him on the Rat Ogre and give him a free stupidity? Alright, getting the token back. That's cool. Now delay. Just delay. Let the range guys shoot a totally out in the open Eshin Sorcerer. Nope. Decides to give him plus 30% range resistance. Let's see if that plays a role. You could flee after. You want to flee? You can flee. No, determined to give him that range resistance for his archers. It's like, hey guys, I want you to have a harder time at this. Let's see if one misses because of it. It would be karmic justice. You might go after the leader, actually. I remember this guy had a decent hit chance on the leader. It was like 70%. Looks like he's fishing for the leader. He would have seen the Eshin Sorcerer already. You can always bring this guy up to hit the leader, but I think he's got 2 freed up. Yeah, 60. He's got 2 freed up warp guards that maybe they'll lock this guy into place if they go on opposite sides of him. And then he's going to find that his Rat Ogre failed its stupidity check and be cursing the day to use guidance. Yeah, he's going to have to put both warp guards onto this Wolf Priest. Otherwise, he's going to fuck up the Eshin Sorcerer. He might not be able to kill him, though. It's funny, like, he's been ignoring the archers, which isn't a terrible decision either. Archers, you know, they're cute and all, but they also can, like, really struggle to do damage. They're not that dangerous, especially at the lower levels. He's really going to be... Once he fails this stupidity check, man, it's going to be nuts. Now, he passed 2 30% stupidity checks against Paranoia, so let's see if he's able to. Crit on the last shot, of course. On the one that did not matter. I believe one of the warp guards is carrying a flag. I believe one is carrying a flag. The doorway is open for the Warlock now as well. Can he get these guys on the Warlock? Look at that. He would have hit him if he delayed. So there we go. They might be able to get in the doorway, kill the Warlock, and the Warlock is a marked target. I think one of them standing on top of a marked unit, a warrior, so he'll pick up the token. And then he might be able to get the Warlock, guys, for the win, too. Oh, we locked him down. Well done, Abbadon. Well done. That is fucking next level. It's good to see that. That's really good to see, man. That's a good use of your units right there. That's epic. Wow. That's a saving move. He could put the Warp Guard right here and lock the Wolf Priest down. He can't disengage into his own unit. Let's see what he does. Look at that. He could have gotten both right in there on the Warlock. That's insane. That is so well done. So well done. That's crazy. This guy's probably dying otherwise. 4 attacks from these guys would have killed this Warlock. Bring him all the way over. Bring him all the way over. Oh, my lord. Oh, he might get him anyway. He might get him anyway. Might get him anyway. This is so big right here. Wow. And he's marked, but can he get the other token? I think the other token's on that warrior. These guys have really good movement, warp guards. That's cute to see.
Objective completed. Objective.
I bet he can get him around, man. I bet he can get him around. This might be best case scenario. Can he get him around? I think he can easily. Get him right through there. Yeah, drop the pill, go around. He's going to be like, why isn't he attacking my wolf priest? Yes, Albro. Now imagine he passes this stupidity check. He could just fuck up the wolf priest and guarantee the win. What a match. It's been a good match, guys. I didn't know how much that Warlock had left. I didn't realize 2 would do it. And he failed. Wow. Huge, huge fucking win for Albro. What a new competitor. Should have beaten Paranoia. Beat Dread Apostle. And now he's beaten Abbadon. And he's gotten the secondary. That was a very close match. I mean, that literally came down to the end. If the Wolf Priest acts, he could probably kill someone and create a route check. No, you're not disqualified. You didn't use them. He accidentally brought consumables on his Poison Wind Globadier. But he didn't use them. And he didn't bring any on his leader, which probably could have saved his ass. You could have drank some healing droughts. If anything, you punished yourself more than you got a benefit. No surprise here, the MVP, this is kind of anemic and pathetic. I mean, no offense, Abbadon, but I think Abbadon needs a damage dealer. Like, he really spread the damage out. 162 as an MVP is nuts. Where's Abbadon going to get damage from, you know? Yeah, that crit was pretty big. Yeah. He got a crit against the Youngblood, but that was 10% anyway. I didn't see. He said it was only 3%, so that was pretty fucking game-changing. In a sense, yeah, it was, because once that champion fell, his combat circle was out of the way, and that allowed him to get in and to kill the Warlock. So it was kind of game-changing. All right, sweet. Yeah, so go watch this movie. Greybush is stoked. We got Greybush, Roritor, and Albro doing what they can to keep the Skaven afloat while we figure out what the hell's going on in everyone else's private matters. I think Abbadon falling to 3 and 4, Albro moving to 2 and 1. Watch out, guys. Watch out for that fucking rat ogre. Thanks for watching. See you out there.